Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a good day so far. Mine's been interesting and kind of crazy at times, as always, you know, having a toddler and a 4-month-old, but it has been a good morning. I always try to keep like a positive perspective and like no matter what, even in like the most frustrating times, I always try to keep a positive perspective because if I don't, I can easily let like one bad situation or frustrating situation ruin my whole day. And one of the situations this morning was my son. He needed his diaper changed, my 2-year-old, and he hates getting his diaper changed for whatever reason. Like if I would let him, like he would just like hang out in his dirty diaper all day if I let him. I love him so much, but it gets hard sometimes, you know, with that. But he didn't want me to change him, and so he was fighting me in the middle of the change, and it was just a big mess, and I had to end up giving him a bath this morning. But I love how like the Lord speaks to us through like our everyday lives and like what we're doing, because like I felt the Lord kind of speaking to me about us and how when we get ourselves in messes, we know the right thing to do. Like my son, he knew he had a full diaper and he knew he needed his diaper changed, but so like him, you know, he just didn't want to. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. He didn't want to listen to me because he felt like he knew best and he'd rather just play or do whatever he wanted, but that obviously is not best for him. So like us, you know, well, like him, we do things similar at times where we get ourselves in messes. We know we're in a mess, but because our own desires and our wants get in the way, we don't want to obey God, and we kind of fight him and wrestle with him, and it just creates a bigger mess. Like what happened with my son this morning. Like he was wrestling, he was fighting me because he didn't want to listen to me and let me change his diaper, which was what was best for him. He didn't want me to clean him up, and so he was fighting, and it created a bigger mess. And I just want to praise God that no matter how much of a mess I am in, even when I don't obey him at first and I create an even bigger mess by not obeying him in the first place, I thank him that he is still merciful. He is still merciful, and he still will come help me and clean me up and clean up my mess. Even though I did it, even though I made the mess, he still loves us enough to clean us up. And I just want to encourage you that that's who our God is. Like, if us, you know, we're good, we love our children, and we clean up our children when they get into messes, how much more is God going to clean us up when we get into messes? Because we know that God is love, and he is a good father. God is a way better parent than we could ever be on this earth. And so we can stand firm and confident. that's my 2-year-old right there. We can stand firm in confident hope that we can always go to God. Even if we didn't obey him at first and do what was right at first, we don't have to hide away in shame and think that God is angry and that he's not going to help us. He wants us to run to him. He's always waiting for us to run to him and, you know, ask him for help and say, okay, God, I messed up. I know I didn't listen at first, but here I am, and I'm ready to make this right, and just give me wisdom, and I really need your help. Help me clean this up. Help me get out of this bad situation. And he is there. We can always be confident that he is there because he is a faithful God who is slow to anger, who is patient and full of kindness and mercy. So I just want to encourage you today that, I don't know, you might be in a situation where you messed up and you knew the right thing to do. You knew the right thing to do in the first place, but you just let your own desires get in the way and your wants, and you did what you wanted to do instead of obeying God. And I just want to let you know that God is still there and God still loves you, and He is just simply waiting on you to run to Him, into His arms, and just let Him love on you and pour out His grace and give you the wisdom that you need in your situation, and just let Him restore that situation. Another thing is, like, not only does He clean us up and like clean up our mess, but He also knows how to use that mess for good. Like, how great is that He can take a big mess that we make, not only clean it up and take care of us, but He can use it for good. So be encouraged with that today, and I hope that this blesses you. I'm just so grateful, that God took that crazy situation this morning that me and my son got in, and like wanted to speak to me through that, and gave me a revelation of how great He is and how merciful He is to us. So be encouraged, and hope this blesses you. Leave me a comment down below telling me what you think, and just telling me if this encouraged you. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. Love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.